Hey guys!
Welcome.
And on this edition of James and Bill Marathon an Overrated Game in 2 days,
Yay!
we'll be playing fan favorite Elf Guy Rides a Horse across a fucking thing.
The
while
Legend of Zelda, A Link to the... You fucking told me this was Link to the Past, you son of a
Yeah,
bitch.
they remade it in 3D.
Fuck you.
So, this is my cartridge, my gold cartridge.
Ooh.
And this is my
Red
main
blood.
file, you know, only 3 deaths.
Red blood. Islamic chanting. You're gonna hear it.
Yeah, you're gonna hear it in the fire temple and
Yep.
whatever. It's authentic. So what are we doing here?
Name him his real name. Zelda. Get it? Get it?
No, that's just not even funny, man.
Get it? It's a funny joke. Name him Dick Butt.
Okay, we're going with the.
That is our
I'm
signature
gonna
name.
be pissed when it doesn't fit.
Dude.
Forgot how to spell Dick Butt there.
But yeah, like James was saying, this is...
Yes.
Yep.
It's meant to be.
Meant to be. Like, this game is another example of a good game that was entirely overhyped.
And blown out of proportion.
Yeah. Like,
and fucking...
This is, It's funny, because this is actually pretty comparable to Final Fantasy VII, which is our last game that we played through Marathon, because both of these are popular Nintendo...
Nintendo, huh?
Final Fantasy was on Nintendo for its first 6 games.
Okay, fair
And
enough. Fair enough.
7 and Ocarina of Time was their first jump into 3D.
Which is also the reason I think most of them are overhyped.
What do you mean?
I think okay, not many games made a successful jump to 3D at their first try. Hell,
Right.
Sonic never did.
Right.
Oh,
this scene's important. This is an important scene.
oh yeah, this is the dream he has that actually
Yes.
happens later before
Yep.
he goes to sleep for 7
Foreshadowing.
years.
Good,
This isn't even,
good games have foreshadowing.
isn't even-
Bam, foreshadowing.
This isn't even foreshadowing. It's future sight.
What's...
Foreshadow. Okay,
I know. Foreshadowing is a hint of what's to come.
not what's to come.
Oh, whereas future sight is literally this is what's going to happen.
Why would he even know that he has a fairy?
See, exactly, like, why did they pick that scene for the dream? Like,
Because it has all the major characters.
I guess that would make sense.
Navi's
yeah.
there,
I
Zelda's
mean,
there, Ganondorf's there.
I don't know why he would dream about that as opposed to straight up destruction of Hyrule, which I guess maybe they wanted to keep it a surprise.
You know what I
Maybe-
didn't? You know what I never liked?
What?
I never liked how the Deku Tree's dialect. He's the only thing in the entire game that talks like this.
That's because he's from Hyrule of old.
Yeah, but he only says things like well, "For art thou and where art thou?" He says it once in a while.
That's weird. Nobody talks like that.
Nobody talks like that, and he only talks about it half the time. I think it might have been a bad translation.
Maybe. I just like that not only do they comprehend English, they comprehend Old English. Like he does. Like that language developed the same way.
It's not so different from
I don't know,
Earth.
for some reason, I do that in games. Like, for some reason, like in Mass Effect, when everyone speaks English, I know that's for the ease of the player, and it would be stupid if they did anything else. But I'm always like, how do they all know English? How do they all do it?
Yeah, if I was in France, how do they all know French?
Yeah,
If I was in Germany, how do
that
they know
bitch
German? I
is
hate
your
her.
stupid. Guess what? This is 3D Zelda. We're gonna teach you how to Z-target, girl.
Yep,
That is every fucking game.
I
There's
like-
a person on a ledge who's like, "Hey,
Hey,
come
up here.
See you target me, and we're gonna up." And she
Oh.
ran into the fence.
I always thought
Oh,
that was,
shit.
it was okay. It was kind of,
It's-
oh, look how quirky I am. I drew a dinosaur on the tree.
Ah.
I like to think that since this is like, well, no, I guess Skyward Sword is the first game chronologically now.
Yeah, it is. Oh, that's right. We have an official timeline now. We
Ugh.
can discuss that.
I actually like the timeline. I think it's cool.
I would still be happy with the idea of each of them being their own separate story.
Okay, no, that's fine.
A retold legend.
That's fine. I like that the best. But if there has to be a timeline, I think it's cool that there is a split, assuming this link failed.
I don't like that because only one of them are possible then. With the split timeline originally that was devised, both of them happened. whereas the
Right.
one with he could die or succeed, only one of them happens. So,
Well, no.
depending on which one you like, you might be playing games that never happened.
I mean, whatever. They're still there.
But
You
they're
can
not,
still
'cause
play them.
Because if he failed, he never succeeded.
Ugh.
You're living a lie.
That's fine.
Most... Ocarina of Time, Final Ocarina of 7 is a good game.
Most of the people that are still playing Ocarina of Time to this day are living a lie.
It's... I know. I mean...
Most of the Zelda games that have come out after it...
Yeah,
have been
everything
better.
has done better. Like, this is their first 3D Zelda, so they were allowed to take their 2D game and just make it 3D. They were allowed to just put the same items in the game, but in a 3D form. They were allowed to make you collect your red, blue, and green emblems and then go get your Master Sword again. It was okay. They did it pretty well. There's stuff they could do better. Facial expressions is definitely one of them.
They definitely improved a lot of the art style
See,
in the 3DS port. I don't know if you've played it at all.
I haven't, no.
It definitely looks a lot better. Hey, here she comes.
No! Don't talk to her! Don't look that way.
I'll-
Don't do it. Just run away. Just run straight away.
I like to think that
By the way,
every...
go get the sword. We're on a schedule.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. This is another one of those Bill drove down from Orlando,
Yeah.
and
Spring break! I'm chugging a beer, but you can't see it.
Spring Break 2012, 22.
Super Bowl 22! In this LP, James and Bill reference all their other LPs.
One time I got sprung,
Yeah.
and then I played with chipmunks. Did I miss
God,
anything?
I did. Oh, I did. I don't think so.
And then one time we spent like 25 minutes trying to get Power Rangers to work, and it never did.
Yes. I wish we recorded that. Just 25 minutes of, is yours desyncing? Yeah. we do a lot to bring the fans good stuff.
Yep.
Just a lot of it never gets seen.
All 12 of you.
How do you say that word? Kokiri?
I always said it Kokairi.
Kokairi? Okay, a lot of the stuff I say in this game is a product of me playing it when I was like 8 and not knowing how to read. So
Okay, here's one. Is it Deku or Deku?
I always said Deku.
I always said Deku as well.
A lot of people said Deku though, and I was like, that kind of sounds more.
I've even heard people say Deku.
I heard that too. I
guess that's a real problem, you know, like in a game that doesn't. Would you get in the fucking hole?
Sex.
I guess it's a real problem in games that don't have voice acting,
Yeah,
and never will.
and it's created this stigma. I think is the right word I want. Where we'll play these games our entire lives and pronounce everything our own way, and then they'll finally come out with a voice acted version. It's like, guess what? His name's Tidus. What the fuck?
Well, I mean, that had a legit purpose for never. God,
Right.
I just want to roll.
But that was just the first example I could think of.
Right. I mean, they had a legit reason for not saying his name because they
Right,
could name
they could
him,
name him,
which
right.
was stupid.
Yeah.
I mean,
They were just trying to maintain that old Final Fantasy. You can name the characters. Which was more fun in the first games when the characters didn't have personalities. Like in
Yeah.
Final Fantasy 1 where it's like you could literally make up your own character as you play.
they were blank slates.
Yeah.
They were. Excuse the.
Like Locke's gonna be a treasure hunter no matter what you name him. Like,
Excuse the thing.
thing you
But
did
it was
and
a
stuff.
role-playing game.
You can go jump over
I
the
know,
platform.
I
over there
know,
to play
I
platform.
know.
There's also 10 rupees hidden in the shop, I think. How do you say rupee? Is it rupee?
Yeah,
Because that's a real word.
I've always said rupee.
I think I said ruppies when I was young. Again, Bill couldn't read when he was younger. I've
Can't-
learned to read since then, but I still can't do it.
Can't you just keep doing this?
I don't think so. I think you have to walk in a door and go
That's
out.
what. Yeah, that's what it is. How much is the shield? 40?
40, yeah.
Freaking
Yep, this is gonna be episode 1. Roll around and go back there and get the...
Oh yeah, right. I
Fucking hate you.
I forgot, dude. Listen, it's been a while.
Suck Child Link. Oh, there's only 5. Shit, that was 10. Oh, shop music. Yay. This game did start a lot of traditions. I think. Maybe not so much.
Not so many. Shop music is definitely a thing. Kakariko Village music started in A Link to the Past,
right.
though.
Learning songs is something this game started.
Learning songs, yes.
Right. There was always songs. Like Link's Awakening focused a lot on songs.
There was the flute in Link to the Past.
Yeah, you've always used a flute to travel, which you still do in this game. They just added more of.
You don't use a flute to travel in Wind Waker.
I meant before Link to the Past, you
okay,
still did. Like, a flute to travel was in the first one. Wind Waker, you use a baton. Because after the games after this, they would have the same learning music stuff.
Honestly,
different instruments.
The games after this, except for Majora's Mask, all dumbed down music. I think.
Did Twilight Princess even have music? Oh, you howled! You howled, didn't you? You fucking howled!
Oh man, I blocked that out of my mind,
You
bro.
howled at a fucking statue! And you moved the pitch up and down as you did it. It was just you just adjusted your pitch and you made these god awful songs like.
You definitely did all of that. That is absolutely miserable.
And then Majora's Mask had, I think, the same songs. Just
not all the songs. There were a lot of new songs.
I don't remember.
There was the New Wave Bossa Nova. There was the Elegy of Emptiness. There was
Song of Healing.
There was a song for every.
I'm just thinking of there was like 4 different ways to play the song.
God, we're gonna blow Mito's mind.
Oh yeah.
Because you're supposed to go talk to him before.
Yeah, guess what, motherfucker.
I came prepared.
There's a reason. There's a reason all these girls want me. Yeah, everything in this game wants to have sex with Link. Like if you read the dialogue, which we're not going to because we're speedrunning, like everything, like every girl's always like, he's so handsome. Like,
yeah, like Melon wants your dick.
Yeah, like this whole game is just Link being totally
Mito wants your dick.
Naive. If you want to see a great Deku tree, you should at least equip a sword and a shield. Oh, you have a Deku shield. And what's that? Is that the Kokakuri sword?
God, did you find that in the cave I hit it in with the rock?
Damn it.
It's still a whim.
I thought that rock was pretty good.
Yeah.
A lot of the later dungeons use rocks. We'll find that throughout this game.
Yeah.
Oh, the fucking Baba.
Deku Baba. Alright, let's listen to this fucking stupid tree tell us its life story. Oh no, we don't hear its life story.
No, we
It's
don't.
like, here,
This
get
is where
inside
it's like,
me.
Yeah,
and then
come in me and get something out of me. And then you have earned my spiritual stone.
You'll learn my name after you get in there and exercise the demons.
This is pretty creepy. He just lives in a forest of children.
He's like Santa Claus looking over the elves.
Which is hilarious because, like, how would he ever punish them if they did something wrong? He can't move. like they'll just walk away. So here's another thing. We named him Dick Butt. Never gets old.
That's something we're not gonna do very often.
Alright, so Dick Butt leaves the forest later. Full of spoilers, by the way. Can the Kokiri kids actually not leave the forest?
I've been over this with people before,
Have you?
and nobody knows the answer.
It's
Because
always...
at the end of the game,
they're
all
that's
at
right.
Lon Lon Ranch
they're all
dancing.
Out. So I guess they can leave. He just always told them not to because he was like an overprotective.
I do that every time.
You need to now. Like, you always go forward when you get in.
Rule for life. Oh, here's the part where she tells me how to climb a ladder.
Yeah.
Without me asking.
Oh yeah, by the way, this entire game is going to be me comparing Navi to Fee. Or Fi. Fee? Is it Fee?
Fee? I said Fee.
And I said Fee in Skywars Sword because I hate Fee. I hate her so much.
I think she's annoying, but I am so ready for the cosplay. I just throwing that out there.
I feel like Skyward Sword handheld way too much more than this game does.
It definitely did, but I'm already missing things like sprint.
Oh yeah, yeah. Sprint was good. I miss Sprint. Let's go play Skyward Sword. Actually,
it really is a great game. Like, I understand that a lot of people don't care for the whole like 3 areas and revisiting them and not having like an overworld, But I think it works.
I mean, that's not really where my complaint was. Fee annoyed me. The difficulty in general just doesn't seem to be there. But I mean, Zelda games have never been much about difficulty.
Except
So
Majora's Mask.
Oh, Majora's Mask, yes. That's what I was trying to get to before. The reason I'm okay with the N64 Zeldas is because Ocarina of Time came out, and it was basically just a rehash of the games they had done before, but in 3D. I was okay with that, because it was their first time working on a 3D game, and you're allowed to do that. Because afterwards, they came out with Majora's Mask, which was something vastly different and
turned
something
everything on its ear.
amazing. Because they're like, okay, we got our practice round in, let's make something good. And they did. But then people hated Majora's Mask because they're like, time limits, what are these?
Because they're fucking mouth-breathing neck beards.
I will say that the one flaw in that system, and the only reason I noticed this is because I played the GameCube port, which was prone to freezing. You can't save whenever you want.
Yeah, that's lame.
And that
But
hurt me like 4 times, but...
if you could save wherever you want, a lot of the difficulty that comes from a time limit would be diminished.
Right, I know. And it was really frustrating, like, the first time you went to a dungeon, and you were just barely about to beat it when you only had, like, 10 minutes left on the clock, and you had to go do the whole thing over again.
Yep.
But I mean, like, that's, you know, in a difficult game, you're gonna have stuff like that. Like, that's just, I feel that's unavoidable.
It absolutely
I think that's
is.
just something that comes with difficulty.
I mean, it's like playing a Mega Man stage. You run out of lives, you don't get to start at the boss again.
Unless you're playing the newer... Well, I guess the newer ones don't even do it either. They dumbed down a lot of Mega Man games, too, later on.
I thought 9 and 10 were still pretty true to form.
I'm thinking of the X games. Yeah, 9 and 10 returned pretty well.
Would you want them to make a new X game, like if they were to faithfully recreate it in the way that they
should have stopped at 5?
Yeah, but a lot of people would argue that the classic series should have stopped at like 6.
I don't think it should have, because the reason I say X should have stopped at 5 because of storyline reasons. Because when they came with X, they were actually trying to make a storyline where the classic series doesn't take itself seriously. The classic series is supposed to be one big fucking joke. So go on, make all your fucking games. I don't care.
Let me tell you a story about how much I
care about Mega Man stories. Oh, you don't? Oh my god, big fucking deal. I'm just saying, big fucking surprise.
Okay, I might be like totally anti-story in video game as it is.
No
I just
way.
don't care. But if there's a series of games that I care the least about their story, it's Mega Man. Like, let's put it this way.
Did you play the X games, though?
I have played the first X game.
Okay, if you played more of them, you'll know that they actually tried to develop story, and you'll see how sloppy it is. That's what gets me mad. It's not... It's not...
My thing is, like, I can... Even if a good game has a bad story, I can get into the bad story or completely ignore it. Are the Mega Man X games good?
Yes. 1... and 2 and 3 are pretty good.
That
4 is fun.
fucking feel.
What'd you do? Oh, you didn't get DQ sticks.
So how do you get out of this?
I think you killed the Deku Baba, didn't you drop a stick?
No, I didn't kill him the right way. He dropped a nut.
Well, first make that gold skull.
Yeah, because we're gonna need the 200 ball of it.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna burn down that fucking house full of spiders. Dude.
That's
the scariest.
I really don't need that in my life ever. So.
All right, so I think the plant doesn't the plant grow back.
I don't.
If you got us stuck in this fucking room,
there's no way they would allow that to happen.
I don't know, man. This is. Maybe you can cut up those bushes up there for Deku sticks. There's still some grass shrubs over by the chest.
Do they drop sticks?
I don't know. Like, what other option do we have right now? Oh, there's another Deku Baba over there. On the right side of the chest. Oh, no, there's not. Yes,
oh, yeah,
there it is.
Okay, this one...
Yeah.
This one's required.
Yes! We are good at it.
That was almost...
This was about to be a died on the first boss of FF7 moment. Like...
Except it really wouldn't have been my fault.
It wasn't my fault either.
Well, no, but... Okay.
The game is translated wrong.
Yo, you've played it 1,000 times!
And what you do is you put that stick away, so you keep it.
I know what's up.
I'm telling the viewers.
Oh, okay.
Like, because fucking... I hate that.
I'm just saying, if that had actually happened, you know as well as I do that would have been bullshit.
Oh, yeah, I know.
You know, it didn't.
Break through the web already? Wow.
It didn't occur.
You're gonna miss.
Wow, yeah, I missed that shit. Damn. It didn't occur to me until recently that the red glowy dots on those were actually their eyes.
Really?
Because I always just was like, oh god, it's a skeleton spider. Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, dead!
No pay attention. Oh my god, did you know another Skyward Sword thing? I think I died in the first dungeon because there's a part where the Skulltulas, if they're even called that in that game, like they're invincible from the front, and you gotta turn them around, but there's a part in the first dungeon where you're not able to do that yet, you're just supposed to skip them. But if you shield bash them, it makes a noise as if you're doing something correctly. So I sat there shield bashing it for like 10 minutes.
I forgot this one existed.
Until I eventually died.
Yep.
Oh my god. We're all so bad at the...
Those fucking Skulltulas and...
That's another pronunciation. Skulltulas or Skulltulas? Go ahead and vote in our comments, folks. We're gonna answer some questions here.
It might be Skulltulas because tarantula.
Oh god.
But I always said Skatula or Skullet or
Skillet.
Yeah,
Skilletzillas are attacking us.
But the ones in Skyward Sword, I digress, are horrifying.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely fucking horrifying.
You know, I don't know if I ever noticed those eyes either.
I don't think I even noticed them until like when I played the 3DS version, which I never finished. I got to the water temple and I was just like, "Oh right, this game."
Nope.
And it's not even that I find the water temple hard or even tedious. I just don't care.
It's just water levels are always annoying, and people have tried so hard to make them interesting, and it just doesn't.
I love how in like Donkey Kong Country Returns, Retro was just like, nah. There's not a single water level.
So you're gonna get this the cool way, right?
No, I'm not gonna backflip into it.
Oh, I thought you had to jump and sword slash to get it.
Oh no.
I didn't think you could make the jump without it. I've seen things online that says you have to wait till you get the boomerang. Like, what? Why would you ever come back to this place?
So wait, really? Well, you do have to come back to get a Skulltula. There's a bomb. Oh, wall you have to bomb.
Oh, maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
But there's definitely nothing you need the boomerang for.
Like...
And again, the only reason we're taking the time to get even these is because the 200 wallet is like almost necessary.
And then after that, we'll just fucking skip them.
Yeah,
I don't feel like hunting for spiders.
I've 100% of this game like 3 times in my life, and that was fucking 2.5 times too many.
I think I did it once.
Damn it.
You know what you just did?
Yeah, I know what I did.
You done goofed.
Whoop.
Yeah, right. I only 100%ed it once. Do you get ice arrows usually?
No, but we probably should.
Why? I hate that fucking... Put the stick away! Oh!
Also, there was a point in my life where I was like certain that I had fucked up the Gerudo training grounds beyond repair.
Oh, really?
It's like just a key that I missed. I think it's one of the ones you have to use the Lens of Truth for. And I was just like certain that I had... Because you know that you can go 2 separate ways.
Yeah.
And I was certain I had gone the wrong way.
I think I was there once before. The order is 2.
23 is number 1.
That feel when you play Master Quest and 23 isn't number 1?
Yeah.
And you're like, this isn't right.
And that feel when you have to...
I got stuck on this too when I was little.
Because you didn't...
I didn't know to shoot that thing.
Isn't there shit in Link to the Past where you have to shoot eyes?
There are eyes that shoot at you.
Right, the Beamos.
There might be things where you shoot eyes, I don't remember. Oh, there's monsters that you shoot the eyes.
Yeah. That's just a recurring theme in Zelda games, I guess.
Oh my god, my friend Brian played this, and he backflipped over the... I remember his complaint in this game was that this puzzle was too hard to figure out. He's like, I had to backflip over the spiky thing, and even then it barely got it. I'm like, you pushed the fucking lever in the water.
Wait, are you serious? You can do that?
I think that's what he said. I don't know if you can do it, like, properly. I think you have to get hit. But, I mean, feel free to give it a shot if you want. The water has to be up.
I realize this. We're gonna end up making it. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I don't have time right now.
Folks at home, if you want to go ahead and try that out, let us know.
Yeah, just comment section.
Yes, comment section.
I'm interested.
comment section is there for when we don't feel like doing shit.
So,
we should probably.
We're gonna go ahead and call this an episode for now. I thought we would be able to make it through the Deku Tree.
Yeah, but then we got stuck in a fucking room for 10 minutes.
That was some bullshit.
This game is hard.
So, when you catch back up to us, we'll be killing a bunch of little baby Golmas in another room that's right above this one.
Sounds great. Until then.
Later.